Okay, so this is the last time I'm trying this before I give up on trying to record in my room with my roommates all over me. So, I'm going to cover Praise You in the Storm by Mark Hall and Casting Crowns. And I've known Mark for a long time, and we've hung out a bunch. And he was my mentor and one of my best friends and goober friends. And I really grown a lot because of him. And over the past week, one of my roommates started listening to this song. And with all my injuries and stuff going on with school, and it's just like, I don't know, it kind of hit home. And I didn't mean for it to, but it just kind of did. And I never really paid attention to the song. Yeah, Mark, I didn't pay attention, but then when I started hearing the words and what's going on, it just kind of hit me. So, Mark, I hope I make you proud, and hope everything turns out well with the song, because it's not my best. But here's an acoustic cover of Praise You in the Storm by Casting Crowns. And so, here we go. Sure by now, God, you would have reached down my daughter to wait, stepped in and saved the day. But once again, I say amen, and it's still raining. And as the thunder rolls, I barely hear whisper through the rain, I'm with you. And as your mercy falls, I raise my hands and praise the God who gives and takes away. And I'll praise you in this storm, and I won't lift my hands, for you are who you are, no matter where I am. Every tear I've cried, you hold in your hands. Never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will praise you in this storm. I remember when I stumbled in the wind, my cry, you raise me up again. My strength is almost gone. Can I carry on if I can't find you? And as the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain that I'm with you. And as your mercy falls, I raise my hands and praise the God who gives and takes away. And I'll praise you in this storm, and I won't lift my hands, for you are who you are, no matter where I am. And every tear I've cried, you hold in your hands. Never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will praise you in this storm. I'll lift my eyes into the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. I lift my eyes into the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And I lift my eyes into the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. lift my hands. You are who you are, no matter where I am. And every tear I've cried, you hold in your hands. Never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will praise you in this storm. Though my heart is torn, I will praise you in this storm.